Caitlyn doing what it says on the tin, also has a cull that's stacking up. Gonna have that advantage as well as Histo moves in and looks for Cuz. Interrupts the flag and drag quite nicely as there's the heroic entrance. Cataclysm comes down and Cuz in so much trouble. First blood goes. Taking that one down, just more plates being taken. Pop Blossom connects onto the Rumble as well. Tangle Barbs to follow up as now Peter just looking to escort him towards the Death Chamber. Doc Dom, can you actually connect it? Ace in the hole comes in. I don't think that's gonna be enough damage and Peter is just dead. No. He just teleported towards the top side of the map. Equalizer comes down, and there is the Tempered Fade to lock up Peter, and he is just dead. Justice Punch comes on through. Peter is just going to be taken out, and KT...
Like 50 seconds until drag in. Oh, hang on.
Oh, dear. Not going to get taunted up, but has to deal with Taki. Throws down the barrier, and as it turns out, Dom is just fine. Peter going to move in. Tempered Fate going to connect. And the Pop Blossom to answer the flash forward from Peter. True Shot Barrage going to connect onto Dom, but they've destroyed Taki already. He moves in, and now it could be the time for Cuz. It is going to be the Dragon taken, though, and it's Histo that decides to take the fight. Heroic entrance come down. Dom is just eviscerated. Cuz moving over as well as, oh my goodness, BDD, so much damage onto Hero. He is out of there. Do not expect a Rumble to do anything. True Shot Barrage, though, doing a whole lot of work because this time he's got the ulti and this time he's going to survive. The Ram comes on down now as well, but Perfect not going to be able to send it back. Still, they won't need to as Dyer gets destroyed.
But now they might be the ones on the receiving end.
Oh dear, the Flash Ram is going to come on through here, but the answering heroic entrance is good. Bellows Breath is going to eat the CC. However, great knockoff from Histo, and they will be able to take down Peter. Not much of an opportunity for him as BDD finally gets in, but Cataclysm finds him immediately. Perfect having to get the heck out of there. The taunt does absolutely nothing as Dom. He's freeing until he's not. Justice Punch comes on down. Arcane shift forward, and Dom gets over the wall, finds the net, and there's the headshot. Eddie overextends. BDD is somehow still alive, but maybe not for long, as Histo is going to be able to get him. There it is. Q connects. Dom, last one standing here. Just trying to hit anyone with his club. Looking a little bit antsy here, as we can see. Oh, denies the flag and dragon. Realizes that he just has to use the Cataclysm to really feel comfortable in a KT game. As Tanglebubs comes on through, the Baron is going to spawn, but it's the dragon that's on their minds. KT just moving forward like a freight train right now. Dom is just not going to be touched, as somehow it's Peter that locks down the dragon and finds the Rumble as well. Ace in the hole comes on through as Hero, going to be the next one to die. Oh god, Eddie's in the scrap. He does arcane shift away, but
이런 느낌이었는데요.
오케이. 나 오른쪽 갈게 이거.
이 한번 볼게. 이번엔 타워 뛰자.
우리 타워 들어가고 해. 타워 들어가고.
네, 잘만 놓고.
애국 나부터. 아, 이제 분석해.
천천히 해봐.
아우.
안 빠지고.
타워
칠게. 야, 타워로 오게. 얘네가 걸어야 돼.
자르반 누구야? 자르반 잡았고.
보자 이거. 달려올게.
럼블 높으려.
럼블 봐줘.
이즈 나왔고 이즈 높을.
이제 봐줘.
이즈 없어. 이즈 봐줘.
타워 칠게. 타워 칠게 일단. 나이스. 아, 근데 너무 후반이 깡패긴 하다 얘네가.
끝내줄래?
조심히 할려 했는데.
끝내줘야 돼. 끝내줘야 돼.
끝낼 건데? 아, 무조건 끝내. 놀 건데?
어, 그래.
Chick press, and KT will claim their next opponent.
That doesn't happen. And this is just a great interaction between two high-level junglers right now. As it's Gen.G.
Hello, Doggo! He just solo killed Doran.
We need to get a replay. Goodness, let's look back at this. So he's about 50% HP right now. Doggo smartly, as Doran comes into last hit these minions, lands those auto attacks while dodging away from the tower shots. Another auto attack comes through. I mean, at this point, you'd think Doran is just going to go back to base. Oh, the tunnel gets interrupted.
Stand aside.
Beautifully played by Doggo.
I don't know what he cashed in the end. Outside on the way in. 600 now, waiting. And it's a double grub situation. Okay, maybe for the third. Is Gen.G being greedy? No. They get all three in the end. It's Owner, excuse me. He came in to get the steal, but he'll die for it with Doggo getting a cash in. It's a nice petrifying gate from Faker, but an exit now needed as Hongq cuts it off, forces a flash from the goat. He's caught out, decimating smash, and CFO come alive. This guy on Kiana's not too bad. As Hongq's found out in rotation, he'll get phase rush, he'll get out of there, but Doran finds his prey, jumps in, but maybe too deep from him. Hongq flashes over. It's matched by Doran, but Gen.G looking for the trade kill. Will find his mark over the wall as well, and Doran just trying to run on out. A tunnel used, but Gen.G again can tear a shape, but there's another tunnel. Launch into Doran, but he's just an instant blocker, and T1 walk away with the win on objective.
The Ryze ulti.
We are going in. Driver's going to stand there. Decimating smash. Faker's down. Gen.G also going to help out as Doggo ran into melee. He's really earning it this time around. The 3-0 Kiana knows that Faker's into a corner. Pop Blossom helping out. Carrier's flashed in. Maybe there's a turnabout play. Gen.G has to hold the in. Jumps to Faker, but he gets shut down. Carrier saves the day. It's a double TP, but there's more numbers here for T1 as Driver has walked into the ongoing trap. HLE now walks into range of Owner, and CFO had control, but they're relinquishing it. A triple kill for the slippery snake of Faker. And T1 punished so damn well as Gumayushi gets flashed on. Doggo's still got the spun.
Right-hand side, keep your eyes on him.
Driver wants something to drive into. Decimating smash just out of range. Doran flashes, misses, whiffs. Meanwhile, Owner went in by himself. T1 is separated. Driver cuts off the cross, and Kaiwin picks up the kill. T1, they're sparked up a little bit with an ulti that came afar from Doggo as Doran jumps in deep. T1 are fighting one by one, and I see a double on a damn cow. Realm Warp in behind enemy lines, and T1 are finding themselves hanging with a leg to stand on. Petrifying Gaze misses all.
Best of one, but what an important best of one it is to get a win here.
Hang on. Noxious Blast is going to hit Driver, flush with the miasma. Now that Owner's here as well, Driver in trouble. Great sidestep, decimating smash in front of the turret, avoided.
On the bot lane tower.
They have the damage, Betty. Maybe enough to threaten Doran to get out of there. Redemption's going to come on down, but wait for Supreme Slave Talon misses, and Doran solo kills. CFO's jungler got ambitious, and now the damage definitely ain't there without Flash. You mentioned that TP, that's going to bring numbers in. 4 members of T1. On look now, Kaiwin gets over the wall, flash from HLE, gets the double root, and there's Kaiwin for the follow-up engage. The cow unleashed, Pop Blossom does nothing, Driver misses, but Faker is there when he lands. Down goes the snake, or just about. They finish a kill. It's Doggo who gets more money in the bag. Doran now isolated, has to go back in, but the supreme display of unholy talent. Gen.G on Kiana. In the tank, and they're going to use it on HLE, who burnt his flash in that last play, but Faker, as he takes a long way around, will eventually find him. I was going to wonder as the root comes through. There's the phase rush. Noxious Blast still connects with the Twin Fang in the follow-up. Ace in the hole. Redemption coming in, and here he is again. Here he is again.
Was incredible.
It was.
Splitting the map, which against the Caitlyn you wouldn't expect to do, but to provide that safety is... Gen.G.
He's in trouble. Owner flashes, and it connects. Pop Blossom up. Supreme display of nothing there.
HLE thought that he'd found the pick, but the mobility from the Rek'Sai means that he was able to get away. Has the TP available as well.
Gen.G over the wall, but no. Onto Carrier as a spell shield holds on for the time being. Pop Blossom finds him. Kuma gets the trap down, but it's out of range. TP burnt by T1.
A whiff there from Gen.G. The ulti doesn't throw Carrier into the wall, which means that the distance is enough to allow him to escape. It's a trade of ultis, but that was a big ulti.
Gets Tangle Bubs, ran up and Drive interrupted! Drive interrupted Owner! There's no Supreme Slave Talon as Faker sets up the ulti. It's a shutdown on the HLE, but it is a trade. T1 lose 1 to gain 1 as Driver, even though he picked up that kill, he might have saved the play. Tangle Bubs, 2-man once again. Doran jumps in, Doggo goes far, up midway, flushes away. There's the ulti from Doran, but he's got no one to support him again. Doggo running, goodbye! As Doran only just managed to get out, Driver somehow dies before T1's top laner. Hang on, Gen.G goes over the wall, wants to contest with Owner in a 2v1. There's the Supreme display, and he has the audacity to take it away. So, for CFO, stand beside us, find a target. The rest of CFO are in the river for the time being. HLE has to be careful without his flash. Owner doesn't hit the target. He's on Doggo though, but look, he's separated. He has to leave. Now Doran's sent into the sky by the one and only Driver. He's got the ulti available. Guma tries to walk in. CFO backing off is still so sketchy. The game's not over until Gen.G runs in the river and says, bet! He runs back, sets it up, but it's a double! Doggo is just nuts as well. The CFO have now got 2 in the dirt.
They're just going to start this Baron off. It's still a super risky thing to do. Doran is max HP. Faker is coming back from the river. Guma with his rage. Keep your eyes on Kaiwin, looking for the flank.
Driver is low as well, but he's got a shield. Doran once again on in. Guma with the range to steal his potential, but no. Smite is better. A Realm Orb into Guma's face, but he's spaced him, he's ranged him, and Faker stares him in the face. However, the pop back is massive. CFO are doing it, and even with the ulti avoided by Doran, he's down 2. And
secured. The Nexus is in their eyes as they look to try and break the base.
Look at Doggo, he just got Doran, now he's taking a 1v2. You know where this game's at. Ow! This dog, man! Just imagine if we started getting the best of 5 of this again. It's only one game, but it feels so good. Gen.G's going to be caught out, though, as he runs for his life. Gets away with the help of a heal. And CFO supporting staff are coming in. Carrier, though, a clutch defense. Petrifying gaze, though, won't be enough. As Driver's always where you need him as well. Against T1, CFO get a bit of revenge. And the first team going 2-0, Betty. At least in my eyes, CFO smacking down the LCK's fourth seed as Baker runs back to the base, but this game's done. I see one delicious looking oyster at Worlds 25.
What an incredible game. Level up over Duro.
Duro hasn't been in the lane of experience in quite a while. Stun misses, but does not the seismic shove. Damage onto Chovy's close. Tarzan Audacity flashes match. The auto, no, it's first blood to Chovy. But I can't do an Orcs voice. I'm Australian. Duro, engage onto KL. Support v support, but Duro's taking the brunt of it. Phosphorus bomb flashed away from. Flash match by Hope with the Gatling gunning. Autos gets a kill, but now in a 2 vs 1 in trouble. Wind becomes lightning, sends him up, and the 3 talent strike. Hope is about to die. Meanwhile, Tarzan's ulti comes off with a good route too, and a seismic shove. Shanks is saving the play with KL, getting a wall hit. Chovy close to dying too with a threaded volley.
That is kind of chovying as now they threaten to dive on the Keen. This is always a risky thing. Diving Keen is no easy feat.
No, it's not, especially on Cassante. Supreme Display is there.
Oh my
Tarzan
goodness.
flashes away. Seismic Shove connects. Keen responds likewise, but Ruler finds Tarzan before he goes. Flandre and Tarzan from one angle.
Collapse is looking good. The route from Tarzan doesn't connect. They turn onto Flandre.
The engage is not bad, but Flandre is a tank. He'll take a while to die. The Weaver's wall spreads thin, but it might actually help Gen.G on the Dragon, trying to burst it down as Ruler, who gets into the pit. The poke out. Meanwhile, KL with the disengage. Dragon's exposed and stolen. Keen gets sent away by KL, and the fight will ensue. Jumping forward is Canyon, with now the ulti popped as well. Keen jumping forward, getting the flip onto Shanks. 2 down, 3 to go. As Gen.G look for the chase, they'll find Hope up next as Flandre sacrifices his life to save the rest, but Hope still might not be able to the woods as Ruler follows.
Attention. But Gen.G will be hesitant to hand over the soul.
Chovy, he's going to base check. Flandre's got a tunnel out, but here comes Ruler again with the killer instinct. Flandre tries to get out with an umbar over the wall, and that tunnel won't save him. As Chovy hovers around the outside, there's the Weaver's wall to separate. Looking for the pick, Keen separates 2, but the Poppy ult will only find 1. It's onto Chovy for now, running in towards the Dragon, but it's at 4K. It ain't stealable as Keen pops the ulti. The all out there. He is getting poked down, and Shanks is sending away to the Supreme Display. Will find the mark on the side, and Ruler jumped in to a Poppy with a steadfast presence. Dragon stolen, and the fight for AL taken away.
Still be careful. TP flank from Keen. This is a deep flank coming through.
Tarzan going first. KL with the ulti again. Finds another market. Chovy once more. Duro getting burnt out with the ult from Canyon. He'll be isolated, and everyone. Hope is going to do this quick.
Canyon on his way over. The ulti, beautiful from Shanks.
And
how does Gen.G get in?
The timing's great. Maybe with a realm warp to one side of Chovy by himself. Keen jumping in first hand. KL guards the entrance, and Elder's taken. Anyone's legend. Turn for the fight. As Gen.G got to run. They might take Flandre, but with Elder, it's a buff to beat the rest. 1 for 1. Keen getting poked. The flash. KL gets close. Keen's 1 step away from dying, but first Canyon will go in the coffin net. Duro, as he runs away, he's getting chased up by a Gatling gun and a pair of pebbles. He'll flash out, but now with the Supreme Display missing out, you say, hey.
The best team in the world.
It looks like KL has committed parricide as Duro is just another target. Ruler was fed the hope of Gen.G, but even he is not enough. In China, AL will soar, and once again we are reminded.
I'm shocked that...
Yeah, I think Zekka's coming in. He's also got between worlds enough mana for it as well at 1100. Peanut looking for the steal. Walks in, doesn't take it. It's Kazu who gets it in the end, and Hummerlife committed deep for this as Zekka flashes away, but how far? As Zeus comes in, tries to save the day, but it's already first blood over to PSG. Maple seismic shove is flashed away from him by Zeus, but now he's alone looking for Maple, who gets... You are a nice guy, as well, so is Peanut. I asked, is there enough damage? He'd rather call the pack.
In the area, though, has the ulti.
There we go, there's the Hound's Pursuit. Sets up with the Tempered Fate Delight. Bought some time. The turret is now invulnerable. Zeus also, okay, well, he needs a bit more help than that. Cosmic Binding. Kasa then brings in the call, and Kasa flashes in. The fan and knives out again, and Delight takes a magical journey. I don't think that Tempered Fate was very good as he flashes away. Archer doing the same up in top as Viper.
Aiden going to assist with that. Ulti not going to connect from Viper. Positioning so much better for PSG.
5v5, stolen. Peanut walks in, ready to walk out. He flashes out. What a steal.
Dragged it back into the pit. Here we go.
Carson can always jump in, has flash available at 4K now. The Weaver's Wall, fantastic, but not enough damage yet. PSG don't commit to the play, and Carson wants to jump, and he's like, okay, wait, too late. The ulti sent from Peanut onto the enemy jungle before he can react. Carson flashes away. The call of the pack not available, and down drops Carson. Arja sets down his little cage, but Zayas won't fall for it. A Vault Breaker into the wall. Arja might be tanky, but with Zayas here at the helm as well, that Yorick's about to die.
I mean, Aja has TP. He should be able to... No, it's gone, right?
Barrage, Weaver's Wall at 3K. Tempered Fate, nice from Delight. Keeps him from getting near. Casa walks up, almost steals it, but he does not. That's what matters. Peanut launches an engage again and sacrifices his life, but in goes Zeka, all in as Casa's up next. Woody run over by the Ambessa, and Hummerlife see the angle. Maple just stands there, finds a kill. It ain't pretty. It ain't that great, but a Quadra.
Lanes more effectively and making it harder as...
Onto Betty, who's by himself now with Woody aside, doesn't matter. Peanut launches to the back line, and Betty doesn't stand a chance. With engage comes easy task from Hummerlife. Second now on the chase, and PSG caught in a choke. Redemption helps save their life. But
okay, like, we'll just engage on you whenever we want.
Archer's in trouble. Archer is in trouble. That blast cone, use it now. Okay, use the Mario Mushroom, but...
top jungle duo.
Oh no, Peanut is the Goomba waiting.
Zeka trying to zone them away.
It's fast enough, isn't it? Weaver's Wall comes out, Maple separates. It's nice, but he's in quite deep. Even though Delight's buying time, here comes Peanut again. It's Betty every time who doesn't get to play the game. Hummerlife woke up at Worlds. This is the form we expected.
이지가 들죠? 키 못 가고 가야 되긴 할 듯. 하려고. 야, 쌈보자. 벽 아직. 쌈 볼 수 있나 이거? 야, 캐틀 볼게. 캐틀. 빨리야, 앞에. 미드 가면 끝나냐? 끝나. 미드.
It doesn't matter because Hummerlife get their first win at Worlds 2025.